And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Well, we just had the Freightliner unlock, so I think I'm going to prematurely replace all of the trucks on King's Landing food. We are going to replace them with the Freightliners, and I'm going to keep it on automatic. That should... We have food sitting here, so it should automatically update these with some food. And now these can hold 50 food, so it's quite a lot. You did not upgrade. Why? Oh yeah, you did. So this one should upgrade. This one probably, it'll upgrade, but it won't have any food. Because King's Landing, we're still a little short on food in King's Landing. Not through lack of trying. We've got quite a lot of food to send through, and as also of note is I just replaced most of these here. Oh no, not this one. 22 years. I thought I just replaced these. There's a replacement there. What? Why are these black? This train here has started to haul more and more food. As you can see, we've actually pushing some food into Bravos, which is nice. But I can close this. Let's look at all those are Freightliners, so this is no 100%. Actually, I'm going to keep that as E. No, I'm going to keep that as no. No, I'm going to keep it as yes. That's the last truck in the game, so... And the passengers on this line are actually doing pretty well now. This train is making a pretty steady profit, which is what we want. And let's look at the replacement. See, that's the Peterbilt. I want the blue Freightliner. Should I keep it as automatic? I'm a little leery of keeping it as automatic. Yes. So I'm going to set that one up. Hopefully we'll be able to manage a little bit more out of there. Okay, next item on the agenda. See, these I just replaced too, so those are a ways from being updated. Still no food in Trosh. Haven't figured out why. I don't know if it's just for line frequency or what, but we still haven't been moving enough food. I mean, Pentos is doing great. Ooh, look at that flyover. Yeah, Pentos are 97% on this. How much food are we bringing in? See, only 48 food. I think I'm going to run an experiment. I think it's time to see if I doubled up on this line all the way through here, all the way through here. Okay, continued this. Oh. Autosave. Oh, there's my NSB. Oh, it's go time. It's my supreme engine there. Okay. So this train here is currently loading food. Now, if we replace this train, I'm going to replace it. Let's do some signals first. So I'm gonna throw some signals in there, and in here, let's run it up to here. rest of that should be fine. And the rest right up into here. So that should double that, make use of both sides. And then I want to replace, what's the detail? See, 27 years. I'm going to pause the game for a second. Okay, so I'm going to set vehicle, and this is blue. And now that that NSB is unlocked, I'm going to try to use that. And then boxcars. Let's keep some on automatic. So I'm going to do like 1, 2, 3, 4 on automatic. And I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 9. And then I want some state cars. And I'm going to set these as automatic. And so that's 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So I'm going to replace 25% on that. And where is this currently located? Right here. So it should come right back up to here. And we're going to speed it up. Let it arrive, replace. Ding. Okay, so now it should. See, we're delivering a few food, but that's all going to be delivered to Pentos. So I want to add another train of the same configuration. So we're going to do blue, NSB, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 4, 4. It is what it is. Okay. So this line is the tier cargo. And it's waiting for track because this one's got to cruise through here. So what we did there is this line here, we lowered the line frequency, and hopefully we lowered it enough that maybe this will start accepting more and more food to go down south. I'm hoping that's the case. And the reason I set 4 to food manually is I want to make sure this line knows that yes, we do want some food down here. And I added some stake cars in order to be able to deliver construction material up here. So I could fly some construction material in and send some of that material both north and south, as well as deliver some into Pentos. So that was the grand plan on that, and I wanted to do that before I went out too crazy with the other settings. So maybe now if we go over to the food and this huge plane here, we don't really have, this is the Pentos food right here. For some reason this thing just, oh, it's out of cows. Holy Lord, look at the cows. Okay, I think cows, how old is this? Okay, so these are old enough. So this one here and cows 2. Okay, so set vehicle. We're gonna do Freightliner, and this one is, okay. So the 2 is the darker of the browns. Okay, set vehicle, light brown, Freightliner, livestock. This one is set vehicle, Freightliner, darker brown, and livestock. Okay. And now yes, 25, yes, 25. So now these things, let's speed it up a little bit more here. These should be replaced, and now they're able to carry 50 at a time. They may not fill up all the way. You can see they're not filling up because the system hasn't updated yet in order to carry all of them all at once. But they should eventually build up enough to where they're able to move. So they're only filling half full, and I really need that to be... I really need them to fill all the way up. And I think it's part of the reason is... There we go. That's a little better. Come on, fill it up. Yes. We are moving some cows now. So now this should upgrade, and let's look at the vehicles. Those are all replaced. So hit I'm gonna keep them at yes. These should all be good. So now we're delivering way more cows, like exponentially more cows. And now we're actually, you know, making a little bit more money as well. 150 grand for every delivery. That adds up pretty fast. So now we're able to process more food, which should, yeah, look at our production. It's going way up. And now we're able to supply a lot more material, which hopefully will build up the food that we need. Because now we're pushing out cows like crazy. These things are filling up pretty fast. Not sure if we're able to supply both lines at max speed, but we certainly are. Oh yeah, there we go. A little bit for both lines. That's why I have two lines there, because when it builds up one line, I need it to build up another line too. I want it to never stop delivering cows. More cows. Okay, so we got a full complement there. This one probably won't fill up. No, not even close. We got plenty for the River Run Twins line. Not too much for the rest. Okay, the Volvo unlocked. I'm going to wait for the Citaro. Oh, one food. Okay. How about... Okay, this guy is coming in. How much does he have? 63. That's not very much. Pentos is probably going to get most of that, unfortunately. How is Bravos doing? Yeah, its food has gone down. Yeah, he has never made money. Hopefully, with the system in place, this will start delivering more food, especially now that we're able to process more food. And we are still hurting on cows. Now, one of the things I could do is, somebody suggested I have a system for delivering cows from here to here, and the planes could load up with cows and bring them back over to here to get processed. And that could work. But this station already, this airport is already pretty well tapped as far as busyness. We are constantly getting planes coming in, and I'm not sure how many more we can handle. Okay, he just loaded up with 88 food. We got another one coming in here, and there's only like 3 food sitting there. So we definitely are in need of more cows. So this whole line is doing pretty good, but we could definitely use some more cows. You can see it's using the storage underneath these areas too, which is kind of cool. And this mod, this DMA mod, is available again on, it's not on the workshop, it's downloadable. There's a thread in the discussion on the workshop where you can download the mod and just install it into the game directly. But so it is available again. I am hoping for a bunch more food eventually to come in here. Okay, one of the things I want to do too is add a couple of the faster boats onto these lines, because these boats, yeah, these boats are probably in need of replacement anyway. So we don't even have the ability to replace them with what we have. But the Graf Zeppelin goes about the same speed. So the only boat that we can have that is faster is this hovercraft, which only carries 15 people. So first I want to replacement set vehicle. This is green, and it's the Graf Zeppelin. So yes on that, and that'll show me that. And then I'm gonna buy a couple of green hovercraft, and we're gonna send this on the same line. Let's check these things out. Oh yeah, check that out. We're super speed. So this is how fast these babies go. And we have a hitch. It's nice. Beautiful hovercraft going way faster. So now my line frequency should be well improved because of the speed of these things. And then once all of these boats replace, I'll have the capacity to move a lot more people as well. So I don't know if these will ever make money. Their running costs are okay. But yeah, a couple quick hovercraft on this should help with my line frequency. So let's look at one of the other lines. And let's see. The Pentos Storm's End, this one goes across the water. So let's look at the line frequency as it is. Water. The Storm's End Pentos, this is a 4-minute line frequency. So we're going to first replace, this is a pink with the Graf Zeppelin. So we're going to replace all of those. Let's look at the age. I don't know how old these ships can go because I can't build them anymore. Okay, and since we have a 4-minute line on this, let's add a couple hovercraft. And once we add them to this line, we should see this line go from 4 minutes down to something else. Now we're down to 3 minutes. So I was hoping it would be a little bit better than that, but it looks like 3 minutes is all we've got to work with. And as well as this line, this one came in a little later, 34 years old though. It looks like we do have our first Zeppelin on here. And let's check the vehicles. I just want to make sure I keep the vehicles on here. So replacement. This is yellow. Okay, hit yes. And then I want a couple yellow hovercraft for this yellow line. So now we got a 97-second frequency on this one, which is nice. So let's speed her back up again. Hopefully these start to replace. I don't know what the lifetime is on these hovercraft. So the lifespan is 40 years on that, and it's 50 years on this one. So these might not actually replace right away. If these are a similar lifespan, let's see how old these are. So yeah, these are 50 years old. So I'm going to set these down to 25%. And hopefully they will start replacing. It's going to take them a while to cross the sea. But yeah, we got our first one here, 52 passengers. We've got 62 waiting for this boat to come in. Now, I really wish that these boats, these later game boats, moved a little faster. But, you know, we've got people using the line, so it should be pretty good. I mean, we got 77 people on this line. And with those hovercraft in there, we're really able to move a lot. And of course, this one is with the bug with replacing, they're gonna kind of stand over one another. So yeah, these 15 people are gonna head out. Kind of curious how much money I'm gonna make with this 15 line, because this one should pass this one without a problem. And you've got 83 more food coming in. Okay, how much food do you have? 200. Look at that. We got a full complement. Now, how much food is going to go into my station here? We got a little bit. Okay, there's trash. Only got one into trash. That's unfortunate. And another 83 here. And again, we only got 6. So yeah, I'm still not sure why this refuses to send food down to Trosh. I just do not know why that is. Well, it looks like we are loading this up. Let's see how much we make with this. 30,000 we made. Didn't quite cover the expenses. So, okay, all of those have replaced. All of those have replaced. All of those have replaced. Okay. And as far as the bridge, looks like these are going away, which is kind of what I wanted. I didn't want any... I wanted all the growth to be over here, and it looks like we are pulling the city this direction, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. So yeah, I am still at a loss for what's going on with this, because we should be able to pull food down here without a problem. But for some reason, it is very stubborn. Yeah, we're doing just fine. Pentos has got plenty of food. Another 170 coming in. Yeah, our income for air is actually phenomenal. So yeah, still hurting. Cargo, I'm loving. I mean, it's bright pink, of course, but I just wish doors opened. It's the only thing I wish. So yeah, we've got 60 more food going up to Bravo. So the Bravos line is actually working out great. But for some reason, it just refuses to send food down here. I do not know why. We got plenty of coverage of commercial as well as a cargo to offload to, and it's still just it's fighting me the whole time. But that'll have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.